Greetings and welcome, fellow Corporation employees, to another episode of Let's Play Metal Fatigue. Alright, let's clean up this underground base. Yeah, a lot of actions in game really boil down to just wars of attrition.
Battle on surface. Build completed.
Ah. Finally, an enemy Combots. And actually, I should probably build a power fist. Right, another electro grip. Well, might as well bring it back to base. We've pretty much got the enemy on stranglehold right here.
Battle on surface.
But they probably still have a presence somewhere over on the other side of the map.
Vehicle complete.
Let's see if I can starve them a little bit by taking out their structures.
Battle on surface.
There's another driller over here.
Combat part completed.
Yeah, not happening.
Energy X full.
Because I make this look easy, but it is quite a bit more tricky than it appears. Why are you so injured all of a sudden? Alright, you ran right through the enemy base, right? Let's get some repair vehicles going. And let's get you back to base.
Vehicle complete.
Now the wreck on legs will give me a little bit extra vision, which I might need to take care of the enemy defenses. If I could combo it with a different part that I don't have access to, that would be brilliant, but like I said, I don't have access to that. And I wish you would stay at range, really. And stay. Well, actually, you can just do all, but... Right.
Vehicle. Battle on surface.
There. Making the slow push into enemy territory. I think that's probably all that needs to be done over here. We can bring those troops back up to the surface. I think we dominate on the ground, so we can just focus on the surface. Now, they've got a lot of defense relays set up. Alright, let's swap over the power fist, deploy. Now the power fist, of course, he's wielding is one made by Rimtech, so it has the proper colors. But it is kind of fanciful seeing different Corporation colors on your Combots. just get rid of all this stuff. Now the one thing I do pity about this whole capturing enemy combat parts is that you cannot take them with you into the next mission.
Battle on surface.
Because that'd be kind of fun. You could build your ultimate combat force, but I'm guessing they probably didn't allow you to do that because that would make you overpowered in a really short time period. Right. Now the enemy's probably gonna have some defenses left over here. But we have already found their converter. Oh, no, you stay back. And the one real big problem with the recon legs is that they have absolutely no defense whatsoever. Which makes them a little bit tricky to use. Alright, you all need to be on the stay command. Right. What the heck? Did you blow it up? You fools! Whoops. Yeah, we can't have continued assault on a single target. That would make that. Alright, just blow that up. Alright, fall back, fall back. Alright, let's actually make this a little bit easier on my poor units. And you can easily heal your combat in the field with vehicles, but I find putting out an assembly station in the middle of your enemy base has a certain charm to it. Alright, he is healing that up. Yeah.
Build completed. Battle on surface.
Let's blow up that turret. We can be reasonably assured that none of our combos fall out. It looks like we've taken out their defense grid. And I do appreciate that this option exists. Well, usually once you destroy the enemy's matter converter, they want to give up. So we'll force the enemy surrender, which immediately blows up all their buildings. Et voila!
In the face of recent setbacks, Rimtech welcomed the successes of the Diego Isadora team, and both received promotions and commendations for their exemplary work. Battles were erupting throughout the system, and the Rimtech board reluctantly agreed to CTO Hansen's latest petition. The last vestiges of the Corporation alliance evaporated, and all-out war began among the three Corporations.
Alright, so we've gotten all the points we could get. Luckily, the timer bonus wasn't all that important. Alright, let's continue.
In a war fought over possession of Hedoth technology, Hedoth ruins and artifacts were constantly sought. As we know, Hedoth 2 was an artificial planet containing many Hedoth structures, and Gamma Sector was particularly rich with these enhancers. All three Corponations vied for this sector, but total domination was elusive. Rimtech put many survey teams into Gamma Sector, one of which discovered a functioning Hedoth structure. But before it could be studied, Milagro established a new base nearby and expelled the survey team. Due to his prior experience, Diego was assigned to secure the Hedoth structure and eliminate the enemy presence.
Alright, so we need to tight beam a strike force to an asteroid above the survey team's base. Inspect Hedoth structure with any unit, transmit required data back to the scientists, protect the base's matter converter and research facility. Diego and Isadora must survive, yeah. Alright, so we get some flying units, the hover jets. And we get basic instruction on how to capture Hedoth things, which is drill trucks. Well, that's kind of neat. There's not really any capturing of enemy structures in this game, so capturing the Hedoth structures will help. They will those give passive bonuses in the mission. So we get the aircraft hangar, the hover jet. But anyways, personal log: Angelus Diego. Entry 2295-109. Promotion at last. The last missions seem to have turned my fortunes around, and it is no small matter due to Isadora. I expected her to be good, but damn, she's better than I could ever have hoped. The whole staff really comes together. There's a confidence there that I haven't seen before. I've been reviewing the reports of our survey team. The forces that drove them used some tactics that are really unorthodox for Milagro. Instead of the typical massed attack, Milagro carried out a two-pronged strike, drawing defenses out of their position and then hitting them at their flank. This is almost exactly the same trick I used against the Molech Tech during the Munich 15040 uprising last year. Could Milagro have heard about that? Well, yeah, but we won't find out why just yet. The next mission is to Gamma Sector on Hedoth 2. It's a weird place, not even a planet really. It's a metal shell constructed around a large moon. Our archaeologists think that the Hedoth built it to be a massive refinery, but no one really knows. Anyway, this promises to be the toughest mission I've seen in a while. The Gamma Sector's been a bloodbath for all three Corponations, and I can't see taking it for Rimtech. But I'm determined to recapture it for our objective, no matter how many reinforcements Milagro it throws in our way. Right? We'll get points. I'll just upgrade the structures to level 4, because that's all we can really do with our points. And continue. Alright, so we start up here, but we need to get down there ASAPly, so let's get our troops down. Alright, meanwhile, let's set up some solar power.
Energy banks full.
Now, this mission is somewhat tricky. Partially because all three Corponations are present. And we've not seen that before.
Battle on surface. Build complete.
You go deal with the that guy. Not entirely sure where the Agro Combot went. Alright, and you can come down. Some more solar panels going. Alright, I need a vehicle factory ASAPly because this will not do.
completed.
Alright, we need to start securing our position right away. Because if we give our enemy a little bit too much room, they will just run over us. I wish I had kind of gotten some stuff back, but wasn't to be. Yeah, why would you ever put a basic hand on a combat? I will never know. I mean, the laser sword here is kind of neat, but... And then there is the missile torso.
Energy banks full.
Why would you ever bother putting that on a melee combat?
Build completed.
I mean, I can sort of see why you might try that, but even then, it seems pointless. Alright, let's set up some more walls. Now we'll probably need another vehicle factory, actually. I mean, we have the power. And we have some new stuff we can put into practice. Now, we're probably gonna be mostly fighting against Milagro, so... Let's see... Yeah, the basic torso has a little bit more health.
Complete.
So let's get a basic torso in production. And the blast pulse. We do now also have our energy guns, which is not quite as powerful as the plasma cannon that the enemy was using.
Build completed.
But we will make do.
Vehicle complete. Build completed.
Right. I'll also want to set up some energy banks. And you get me some more tanks in the field in case I need some more firepower. Right, let's also get a tower. Now, the enemy is mostly just got some regular stuff up here, not anything I'm particularly worried about.
Complete. Build completed. Vehicle complete.
I mean, this planet is sort of interesting, but all the same.
Combat construction possible.
Let's also get some missile cars going, because that'll be somewhat more vital.
Build completed. Vehicle complete.
Right, first off, Isadora, let's get you something more useful. Get you an armored fist. And
Vehicle complete. Build completed. Vehicle complete.
swap out that, give you a blast pulse. I'll wait for the armored fist.
Vehicle complete.
Alright, let's get a missile pod up here.
Energy is low.
Not expecting an air raid at the moment, but you never know.
Combat part completed.
Alright, let's also get some defenses set up over on this side.
Vehicle complete.
Alright, so we have vision over here because we have one lone recon pole, but that's probably not gonna be sufficient.
Build completed. Vehicle complete. Build completed.
Alright. deploy that. Let's sell the basic hand because I'm never gonna be using that. And that'll have to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.